Well, the Hyundai Sonata,
not quite the
not
same.
just a graceful transition, is now in its 7th generation. It is vastly improved from the first Sonatas to hit our shores.
The Sonata went through a refresh for the 2018 model year, bringing back some of the styling they lost in the previous generation. So how does the new Sonata stack up? Let's find out as we go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs. All new.
Yeah, we've got a brand new front end, everything from the A-pillar here forward. New hood, new fenders, new lights, all LED lighting on this limited version of it. Got a new, more aggressive grille and front end.
It's a good-looking car.
Yeah, I really like what Hyundai's done overall.
And this is the mid-trim.
Yeah, this is the limited version, so you've got almost all the luxury features in it with leather and heated steering wheel and all that good stuff.
So this is direct competitor to the Camry we last drove.
Exactly. This is the 2018 Hyundai Sonata. We've got it in the limited trim, but it comes in a number of trims. The base is the SE, and that starts at about $22,000. This one, the way they have it optioned out, is $31,000, which, you know, again, I'm like, a Hyundai for $31,000? But that's what mid-size cars cost. Now, that Toyota was $37,000.
This has
pretty much everything you want on it. We've got, in the limited version, you've got the sunroof, you've got the leather seats, leather heated steering wheel, so I can drive without gloves
nice
on
in the
this
winter.
chilly day. And it has the full safety suite of things, including forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control. It has lane keep assist, so if you start to wander in the lane, not only will it warn you, but it'll actually nudge the steering wheel to keep you in the center of your lane.
And a lot of that is becoming standard equipment.
Yeah, it's more and more of it. Toyota, again, with their safety sense system, includes a lot of things standard on all their cars. On Hyundais, you have to move up in the package to get some of that stuff. But like the rear camera on this car, which is standard, next year that's going to be mandatory on every car made.
So why would I want this instead of a Camry or an Accord or on and on and on?
Yeah, that's always the question you get asked. They're all really good cars now, so it's not so much, is this a better car? I mean, the Camry has 200 horsepower, this has 185. It's really about getting in the car, making sure it fits you personally, making sure you like the styling. That's a big differentiator in this category. And then also the dealer can play a big role. A great dealer can make a big difference in the experience you have in your car ownership.
Or a great lease or a great price?
Yeah, again, this car is probably $1,000 less than a comparably equipped Camry or Accord. But probably right level with that Kia or Malibu.
It's a good problem to have.
Exactly. You know, we're in that era when everything is so good now. And there are very few cars anymore that I just wouldn't flat out recommend people buy if they came to me and said, hey, I'm thinking of buying this car. This is one that I would say, if you're thinking of buying a Hyundai Sonata, go ahead and do it.
And Harvey is here now. Not many
Harvey.
complaints with this car.
No, you know, I took a long drive with it down to O'Hare and back to pick somebody up from the airport. Road noise was maybe a little more than I would like, but again, we're talking about a Hyundai and not a Mercedes, so some of those types of things.
But you get a lot for your money with a Hyundai.
Very well-equipped car for the price.
And there's a hybrid?
And there is a hybrid version of that. And you get a lot of style. I mean, they've really upped their game. They brought a whole new team on at Hyundai a couple of years ago, and their effects are really starting to be seen.
How was it on gas?
It actually did really well. We drove, again, that trip I went to O'Hare and back, I think we averaged 34 miles per gallon on the highway.
It looks like a little Genesis, their high-end car.
Yeah, that's exactly. Their design team that's working on Genesis also is working on Hyundai. And a lot of those guys came over from Audi, so you might see a little resemblance there
And
as
the
well.
BMW M guy?
Right.
is doing the engineering?
Yes, a guy named Albert Bierman was head of engineering for BMW M, and he is now in charge of engineering for Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia as well. They're all in the same family. And they have released a car also called the Kia Stinger, which is a very interesting performance car, and I hope we'll be able to get our hands on one of those.
They're serious about making cars now.
Yes, the Koreans are doing quite a good job. They, you know, when the Japanese came on and Toyota started making cars, they were kind of not taken seriously, and then they were. Same thing with Korea. And we're in that curve now where they're making some really fine automobiles.
A lot of rich cars and a lot of good cars out there.
There has never been a better time to be a car enthusiast than right
All right,
now.
Harvey. Well, thank you.
Good job,
Thank
Harvey.
you.
Happy
Appreciate
holidays.
it.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, right after the holidays.